business mode, yeah. I'm in business mode. The way that I'm dropping, you can never stop the flow. I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. I'm in business mode. You can never stop the flow.
Feeling you, MP.
Together less. This one here almost the same. This one is.
Stop game time, bring the pain time.
Let's go in there! Don't worry. How you like that? You shoot that, huh?
Just like that.
I'm not even breaking a sweat out here.
Come on, MP.
Woo! I run this, I run this.
You got it. Come on, man. Hey, come around.
Shooting there. Give me that. I'm gonna keep doing this. Hold up.
One more.
That's... Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game. Don't let him shoot that! Good bucket, MP. Let's get it.
Get your mind right.
Drop it. I'm just keep shooting that all day. Hey, let's go. Move around. I'll just throw it up and it goes in. shot. Keep shooting.
Now we're rolling. Come on. What are you... Bro, MP, come on.
Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game.
Took some patience. I was believing when no one believed me. I was believing when no one believed me. Now they got to see me from the nosebleed or the front row on cover on the seat. Dreams to reality, no career for reality TV. Remember I was 4-9 writing this song from the balcony. Told them watch out for me, but they ain't see me coming at it. On it.
There he is. Tonight will be easy work.
Get after it, MP.
Hey, MP. It's your world. We just live.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. And the injury story: when you're missing two players, including a starter, a lot of changes, rotations, and roles.
Two injuries, one of their stars out, but it's all about how you respond to the adversity.
Here are the five for the Raptors. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Emmanuel quickly out there with Grady Dick. And it's Ingram in at the three. And for Charlotte, the guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Mark Williams is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Okogie in at the small forward. Early on, Greg, the potential landscape of the NBA very much open-ended.
An early win streak could really boost the team's outlook, kind of define their direction. And so I expect to see them keep the intensity up. So we should be in for a fun one.
It'll be the Raptors off the tip. Pass to Pirtle. The shot comes out. Miller surveying the floor. Outside, Ball. Bridges a screen on quickly. Ball dishes to Bridges. Miller outside. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And it's just never easy to get stops in this league, but they had a smart game plan defensively, and I felt like that was the difference.
Well, good defensive game plan and then carrying it out for 48 minutes. That really helped them out in that last game.
For Jakob Poeltl, his parents paved the way for him to become a professional athlete. And I'd say Brent did a good job.
Well, it's a good point, Kevin. They were doing some blocking of their own, just not basketballs like Jakob does. Both of his parents, members of the Austrian national volleyball teams, and building some roofs on some people trying to put down a few slants.
The Hornets shooting their first free throws of the game.
2 shots.
The first one falls. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
After a flurry of trades last season, Toronto, Brent seems to be committed to build around Scotty Barnes.
It does feel that way, Kevin, that Scotty is the cornerstone guy, but I don't know if they really feel like he is truly their number one. They're recognizing his talent, but there's still a lot of work to be done to rebuild this Toronto Raptor roster.
Here's Ball. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket, and Ball slams it in.
And there's that athleticism. Man, does Ball get up fast for that one.
Quickly looking it over. Nobody near Barnes. Off target with his three.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Now, here is Miller, coming off a solid outing against Miami. 5 to shoot. Bridges, no one around him. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Ingram passes to Purdy. On the wing quickly. On the 3 off target. The Hornets trail. And it's Ball penetrating. Right side, Williams. Bridges outside. They set the pick. Lets it go from deep. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Just a proven threat from beyond, and Bridges has a good feel.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Diabate's checked in. Williams comes in for Josh Okogie. Curry's checked in for Miller. And it's Trey Mann in for Ball. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. The 3 from MP. And again, Toronto no up. Hornets leading by 4. For 3, Bridges. Offensive rebound. Curry passes to Bridges. Bridges missing again.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit. That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Man can't hit. Raptors have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Back to MP. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. MP's got 5 points so far. Here are the Hornets with the ball. They trail by 1. In the corner, it's Bridges. Bridges missing again.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
MP, no good.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Oh, and he got it!
Did that beat the buzzer, Kevin?
Yes!
Wow.
Yes! Wow, what a... At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Hornets lead by 2. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, what do you think?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. Walter out there with MP. Then there's Chris Boucher. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Barrett at the small forward. There aren't too many players with a skill set as diverse as Brandon Ingram.
Yes, Kevin, you got to appreciate the tools that Brandon Ingram possesses. That comes with a lot of hard work. But this guy can score over smaller defenders. He's creative enough to draw contact against bigger guys and use that quickness. He's always been a scorer, but his playmaking ability over the past couple seasons, that's something that's growing and is giving them a chance to be very competitive.
Ball from long range. Buries it from three-point range. Ball's got 7.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, you look at the lead change. It's 6 already.
Ball with a wide-open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's MP. Excellent D there from Williams.
And when he's this close, he's got to make it. The defense was pretty good, but just shouldn't miss that. He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, "We're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on." Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players. Now, here's MP. 11 points in the game. From the high post. Here's Barrett. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Barrett's got his first basket of the night. There's Ball with the 3. Rebound by the Raptors.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And Brent, you hear some players now having their shooting motion analyzed with optical recognition. More data for the shot doctors.
Well, Kevin, information is one thing, but disseminating that information and being able to communicate that to a player is really where the rubber meets the road. How are you going to help him grow with that kind of analysis?
It's good. MP's got the lead up to 6 now for the Raptors.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. A new group in now for the Raptors. Pirtle is checked in for Chris Boucher. Scotty Barnes comes in for Brandon Ingram. Grady Dix checked in for Walter. And quickly in for MP. Finished one half of basketball. The Raptors out in front. They're up by 6. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Hello and welcome, basketball fans. The first half coming to an end with a deficit for the Charlotte Hornets.
Chucking up all those threes is clearly not working for them. They need to balance their attack.
Yeah, you want to put your players in a position to succeed, and I don't see that in the first half.
And now let's see who the winners of the Player of the Week were. In the East, Jason Tatum.
Hard not to be impressed by Tatum. Took it to another level over this last stretch, which is saying something.
You marvel at the volume he can handle, kind of like Shaq at a cookout.
You just made me hungry.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Second half of making a change here. MP's checked in.
You're doing all right. We'll get him.
Two minutes into the second half of play now. Pass the ball. Now here's Williams. To the inside for the tie. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Williams has got it all tied up now for the Hornets.
And you can put Miller on either side of that pick and roll action. He has a terrific IQ.
You know, Greg, one thing you notice, and we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Bridges out there with Mark Williams. And it's a Kogi in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
And that was good defense there, but in the end, MP's offense just a little better.
There's Ball with the 3. That shot is off.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
There's Ball with the 3. There's Williams. Toronto grabs the miss. Ingram's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. MP, no good off the front iron.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Got that one up quick. Ball's got 10.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
1:05 left in the third quarter. Ball with it. He's picked up by Dick. And Ball gets double teamed. Bridges outside. His three-pointer's off the mark. And so MP will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Looking at the Hornets, Greg, they're still in pursuit of their first trip to the NBA Finals.
And Kevin, I hope it happens soon because their fan base deserves it. They've stuck with this team through some difficult years. It's about time they get rewarded.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Diabate's checked in. Williams comes in for Josh Okogie. Green's checked in for Miller. And it's Trey Mann in for Ball.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
MP, no good.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Toronto's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Quickly the pass to MP. MP converting the tough bucket.
And I like the subtle adjustment he made to create a little space for that one.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot.
Some impressive scoring, and we still have 1 quarter to... And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. They've got Barrett. Walter out there with MP. Then there's Chris Boucher. And it's Ingram in at the 4 spot. MP, no good.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Pass to Williams. Just his first attempt. And he makes that one. Williams has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Hornets. Toronto trailing. On the wing, MP. He's covered by Ball. And that one is good.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Outside, Green. There's the 3. Toronto grabs the miss.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Shots good by Boucher. Boucher's got his first 2 points of the night.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Demand. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And after years of rumors around OG Anunoby and Pascal Siakam, the Raptors dealt them both.
I like what they got back, Kevin. At some point, you got to cut the cord, and they did that. They brought back the hometown hero in R.J. Barrett, along with a few picks, which gives them some flexibility. So it was a time for a new direction in Toronto, and trying to add to that exciting young core is priority 1.
Miller's checked in for Josh Green.
You know, MP starting to look good there from the mid-range.
Hornets trail by 3. Now, man. Pass the ball. It's hauled in by MP. The Raptors have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. 17-foot shot on the way. And too long on the shot.
He wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
And again, the Hornets missing.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
MP strong inside.
That's just too easy for MP.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Both teams deciding to change it up. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the break, listen in with Charles Lee and his team. Coach wants them to do a better job defending the perimeter. He said we're late on our rotations and they're getting great looks because of it. We got to fight through it. We got to take away the 3. We're good, guys.
Thanks, David. Here's MP. MP gets it to drop right over the defense.
Big moment. MP showing some savvy. What a bright future this young man has.
Ball surveying the defense. Pass to Miller to the left wing. Takes the 3. MP grabs the miss. Raptors leading by 4. 1:51 left here in the fourth quarter. And there it is for him. MP's got 10 points in the quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Again, Toronto.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
And it's Barnes with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Ingram kicks to Barnes. MP, that's for 2. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Okogie, defended by Pirtle. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. And here are the Raptors now. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. MP dishes to Ingram. Pass to Dick. Here's MP. Takes the 12-footer and hits. And that's now 37 points for MP.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The drive by MP. That one goes in. MP's got 39.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Barnes against Bridges. Inside. Here's MP. And Ball with the block.
And great effort defensively from Ball. Timing the rejection perfectly.
So it's the Raptors winning this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.
Game, another win, back to work tomorrow.
MP got the job done tonight, as usual.